Guess like welcome back to Tony West DIY. My name is Wes, and on today's episode, we're gonna be installing the Fortune Auto Coilovers. All I heard are good reviews about them. It is a US-based brand, and I'm really impressed of how they look. I was able to get them in a Black Friday sale, but I haven't been able to install them. Weather's been really cold. But here it is. They even I don't like that. They really want to make sure that was a Black Friday deal, and it might have some scratches and then, but hopefully it's not bad. I mean, still have 1 year guarantee. Let's open up and let's see what we can find out. Well, here they are. I don't see any issues with them. I think one of them kind of had a small scratch in here, but I mean, if that's why they were in Black Friday, I'll take it. It looks pretty nice. I really like the quality though. I mean, how nice they look. I mean, you are following me since the beginning. I built the RX-7 on budget, and it feels great, man, when you still can be in budget and have badass quality. So I wonder if they already been preloaded, which, to be honest, the preload is a debatable topic, but if I'm not mistaken, Fortune Auto have a video and it tells you how much you have to preload them. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is inside of this bag. This is user guide, get featured. Ooh, all right, yeah. We're gonna do that definitely. And stickers. We don't like stickers. Still don't know what the black things are, but we'll figure out together. Ooh. Here is the car. Definitely needed new coilovers. I don't know about these ones, but the front ones were seized at some point, and I beat the crap out of them. All right, boys, I got it loose. Let's just say that I still need new coilovers, but this car is dropping an inch today. I don't give a. That's why I always wanted new coilovers. These should be the same spring rate. I technically have to extend these to kind of match it with this one, and I wanted to raise it a little bit from the rear because it was too low. So yeah, let's take some measurements and keep going. So what you saw me doing was checking the preload. I think this spring was preloaded because what I did, I lose this Allen bolt. I unscrew the locking ring to measure the length of the spring. In this case, these were 7 inches spring, and since my car, or the FD, is a double wishbone suspension, Fortune Auto recommends the preload of 1/8. The reason why I say it was preloaded already is because if I measure this one, let me see if I can do it with one hand, and you see it from top to bottom, it's already 1/8. I don't know if You can see it from the camera because of the angle. But it's already squared away. However, the other thing that I'm seeing is that the shaft of Fortune Auto is less.
That's what she said.
Than the tang, or however you want to call it. So I have to figure out the right height from scratch and then remove the strut so I can match it with that side. I don't know, I kind of want to take it back to how it was and then check what's the right height with that measurement and then start from there, because I tried to extend it all the way out but there's not enough thread. So let's do that and let's figure out this thing.
Ooh.
That definitely is not the correct ride height. What I did, I measured from the center of the wheel where the cap is to the fender, and let's see if from here, taking it out like 1.25 inches will take the ride height that I want.
One eternity later.
So it definitely worked out. I was able, measuring from here to the fender, figure out a ride height. I'll be honest, I think that's how it was before. You can check on the other side. And the springs, after you drive a couple miles, it will settle, so it will come down a little bit. I think I'm gonna raise it 1/4 inch more. Let's just compare it with the other side, because you can tell here, scrub the tire, because I haven't rolled the fenders here.
13.1. Bam! Holy sh! Ding ding ding! Yep.
I freaking nailed it. So I technically can leave it like that, but again, I wanted to raise it up a little bit. Technically from here to here, it was 13 inches and 1/8. So yeah, let's raise it up 1/4. Make sure the other side strut are the same and install both of them. I'm not gonna cover the other one because it's gonna be a long boring video, so I'll be back when I'm working on the front ones. All right, now let's do the front part. This one's a little bit more not tricky, but I think you have to do a little bit more work than the rear, only because you have to remove the control arm to pull it out in order to be able to remove the coilover from there. I'm not gonna remove it from here. Sometimes these bolt joints seize and you have to hit the crap out of them, and I'm not into that. I think those two, if I'm not mistaken, 14 millimeters bolts are enough to pull it. I also have to remove the ABS line from here, and something that I noticed, the Kutzko coilover has the OEM bracket for the line, but the Fortune Auto one doesn't come with that. You see here, instead of running where the factory route is, I had to run it from the side because of the single turbo location. The hot part really is really close to that line, and the hot temperatures were going to destroy it. So yeah, removing those two bolts, removing the brackets for the line, remove that 17 bolt right there. So boys and girls, I have to say and girls, because actually I have a bigger female audience than males. You can see these ones really needed to be replaced. Holy cow. And this is what I was telling you all. These ones comes with this bracket for the ABS line, and the Fortune Auto doesn't come with this. It also doesn't have the bump stop or the rubber spacer that the Struts has. They weren't that bad. However, in the front, I don't know, but on the Fortune Auto though, the spacer that goes on this bushing, I'm not sure, to be honest, if they're a little bit wider than how it's supposed to, but they give me a hell of a war to be able to fit them in place. Other than that, everything fit perfectly fine, and we were able to find an issue that I was having. I didn't realize, able to put the spring on and replace the burn rotor.